I don't know what's going on there. There we go. Oh my Lord. I gotta get the hang of that crap. Now I see Johnny Harper was in. So was Scott and Snagging Drags. Hey, thanks for stopping in. We got a few little things we're going to talk about tonight. See how everybody's doing. And kind of let me throw this banner up here. I should have done that a little while ago when I started. How is everybody doing tonight? Hump day. It's Wednesday. Readjust this a little bit. Yeah. Better than nothing. Well, you see, we went out fishing the other day. I lost some footage. Me and my buddy Dave went out on his boat on Lake Wilhelm. I posted that up today, and I lost footage. We didn't catch nothing, so it would have been boring. It's boring as hell, so that's why it's so short. But so, who is gearing up for the weekend? It's gonna be beautiful over here, Western PA. Where I'm going to a muzzleloader shoot down by Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania. I'm hoping to maybe get some footage there. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be the first one. The one I was going to go to last month, I didn't make it. Had some things come up, and so at least it'll be nice. So how you been there, Snag and Drags? You been doing some fishing? I'm looking at my other screen. I got 3 screens. I'm sorry. I did do a little fishing today. I went and worked on a truck. So there's a video going to be coming out. Changed the oil. And got to do a few other little things, but that's fine. And then I went fishing. Still didn't catch nothing. But yep, we are going to talk a little bit about the rendezvous. I mean, yes, it is still almost 2 months away. Well, it's April. Let's see, March. Yeah, but we're gonna plug it. Just keep you guys reminded that we are going to be having this. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a real good time. There's a lot of room. Heck, you up there in that one partial and down by the range and down by wherever, down by the house. Heck, we could probably put 50 campers in. Not counting just the tent sites, but going to be a good time. going to be doing some demos. We're hoping to have someone demo some trapping, some archery. I am going to be letting some folk shoot the muzzle loaders. So the Tennessee long gun, I don't know. We'll see. But the other Jakar, yes, and the 32 CVA, which I'm still working on, will be great for the younger folk and women, because it's such a small caliber. And then we're going to have some fishing contests and all kinds of stuff. So check it on out. Hope to have kind of a list of who's going to be making it. Well, hello, Judith and Dan. Okay, I'll check that out. I'll remember to write it down and go check it out later. That'd be cool. But yep, I have a few things I want to bring up. And for the rendezvous, this is Freezer Bound's video. I'd rather have him get the view time, get the time than myself. But we are going to bring that up, and we'll show you what's happening there. Let me bring it on up.
Hey guys, we're here. It is March 8th, and we're doing a little talking with Geo Bushcraft here. We're looking at possibly having a little get together, and we're going to figure out some details here. So we're going to take a ride out, and we'll show you guys the area and stuff. All right, guys, we're off the pond here.
Boy, I needed a haircut back when I was there.
Geo Bushcraft right here.
Glad I got one since then.
Talking about getting something together out here at the pond.
As you can see, there's plenty of room.
Give you guys a quick view around the field area. We'll have our camper out of there, and the food and stuff will go under the pavilion there. And get the fire pit up here, some kids stuff over here. If you look, you guys can see.
I think there's still ice on the pond. But there's plenty of room.
We got the pond that does have fish, so kids can fish. We got a little sand pile down there for them, and we'll have some kayaks, and
we'll bounce ahead a little bit here.
Hopefully we can get this all figured out and get a game.
Really can't hear me on that one.
Cornhole tournaments.
Yep.
You know, like I said, you can fish and kayak in the pond. Yeah, we got some archery targets down below the pond people can shoot. I believe that's the Saturday. And we'll yeah. So there's plenty of room here, so we'll be giving you guys an update here soon. So keep watching. Freezer Bound Outdoors and Geo Bushcraft.
And this is where the information that the dates, location, it's near Clarion. Well, if you are interested in all that, that's why we have been saying get in touch with us via email. Either get hold of Freezer Bound or myself, and we can give you the details to the location, because we don't want to put that on a video just because there are crazies out there. And if they, find out all the goodies that he has, and who knows, you never know. So That's why we're doing it that way. So get hold of us for details. But yeah, that is going to be a real good time. And I'm hoping that we're able to get a lot of you to show up. That'd be cool. That'd be real cool. But yeah, mostly just doing this for a replay, so folks can get in there and see what the live's all about. But we're going to talk about, also I want to talk about is let's see. Hello, Unpaved. How are you, buddy? Well, we're also going to talk about the mass shooting. I really don't like getting into politics. It's not really politics that we're talking about here. It's about morons that go out and just freaking raise havoc, go out and kill people because they're half freaking nuts. If the cops knew, or family especially, that's good. That's good that you're doing good. But family especially, if you knew that your family member has had mental issues and has been seen playing with guns and all that, you need to either step in, the whole family step in, or call the authorities, because this has got to stop. These nutcases going out and mass shooting, that's just crazy. But I was going to bring up a ton of information that I dug up, but I'll bring up a few little things here. I'm not going to dive into it too deeply. Just because I don't want to. I really don't want to make the stream way too long. But this is the fella that was the shooter. That guy, his name is Alyssa. He's Arabic, migrated here. And the thing what they have in there is they have a black AR-15. That's the media. They don't know what they're looking at. It was not an AR-15. I have it highlighted here. It was a Ruger AR-556 pistol, which was modified, and it was not modified. It was still semi-automatic, and it was modified with a arm brace, which you want to see what an arm brace is. This here is an arm brace. It's not a stock. It's still controversial, but it's been passed by the ATF, so it is legal to own one. It just straps to your arm, so your arm acts as the stock. This was the gun that he was using with a brace on it. This is a pistol. It is considered as a pistol. So CNN and the media, how it is, they get it all wrong as usual, but it's still that this guy went out and shot these people It's got to stop. I mean, if he was having mental issues and the family knew about it, you need to step in. It's not just his fault. He had mental problems, and if you knew that he had guns and all that, and had mental issues, then why didn't you step in? The guy was a Syrian and ISIS sympathizer, yet convicted of assault already. Yep. Yep. And that's what gets me. Is they said that he bought this gun a week prior. Right here it says to purchase. The database affiliate said the investigators determined that Elisa had purchased this Ruger AR-556 March 16th. If he already has issues behind him, he did not. He purchased it, but he didn't buy it from a gun broker. He bought it from an individual, which anybody can go do. Anybody. I can make a phone call right now, and I can have a freaking arsenal sitting here in my living room if I wanted to. As long as I got the green, it don't matter. And then when they walked him out, this guy should have never came out. Should have never came out on his 2 feet. He should have came out on his back in a bag. It's just that simple. But, and as always, let's move over to this one. As Biden, he's got to step up because of the mass shooting. We're going to have more gun laws. We're going to have more gun laws. Yes, back in '94, they had assault weapons law, and it did bring down the mass shooting numbers. And what gets me is he stated down in here that we can ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines in this country once again. I got this done when I was senator. It passed. He is saying that he did it. No. That's why they're doing a fact checking. Go back to see. He's all about himself. That's our new president. And then the victims. I should have had this tab open. I'm sorry. But these people are just in the grocery store getting their groceries, minding their own dang business, and they come in. He comes in and just starts shooting. Who knows what the motive is? They still don't know. We probably won't know what the motive is until for another few days, until more investigation is done, or this moron decides he's gonna talk. But this is the police officer that stormed in, and he was the first on the scene. This guy is a hero. That's why he did his job. He went in to save lives and paid the ultimate sacrifice. This guy, I applaud his bravery. And then we have multiple other people that were passed. Erica, she was just recently married. And then everybody else that was taken by this Islamic radical, crazy, probably strung out on some sort of dope. Young man of 20 years old. It's like, come on, people. Let's get our heads out of our asses. I mean, if you know somebody that got issues, especially a family member, and you know that he's been playing with some firearms, keeping himself away from public. Do something about it. Go confront him. Talk to him. That's why I am going to suggest. Hello, Greenwall. How are you? Needs to be a law against stairs. They're installing one of those stair lifts for Air Force One. But this is why I carry. It's like my wallet. I'm sorry, but nowadays I've been a concealed carry permit holder for 25 years, somewhere in there, close to that. But back then I didn't have to carry all the time. Within the last 12 to 15 years, this goes with me everywhere I go. And I suggest that I'm not trying to say that everybody should carry, but if you are trained and efficient with a sidearm, take it with you. Because if somebody in that store or in that parking lot at first, if I was sitting in that parking lot and this guy comes out and starts blasting, he's dead. Even if I get shot and taken, but I'm making sure he is dead first. And you hear of anybody in that area say that they were armed, or anybody? No. It's time to take back our lives. So if you have a sidearm, go get trained. Go get trained. A lot of states require it. Learn to use a firearm. Like I said, you never know. Yeah. And you didn't hear nothing about it, about the bombing over there. You didn't hear nothing about it because they want to keep everything on the down low. Yep. If you can legally carry and get a permit, you should carry. But certain states, what gets me is open carry. Is the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. Open carry is legal. But what gets me is certain states made certain amendments to their rules and all that, and they're breaking the Second Amendment. You can legally, without a permit, strap this on your side, go walk outside. If it's out in plain sight, you can legally do it because it's the Second Amendment. In Colorado, it was illegal to carry into stores, into a grocery store. I could, I mean, they have it all across the nation where, firearms are not allowed in any kind of government buildings, courthouses, banks, whatever, stuff like that. But a store, that's crazy. I carry mine. I go right in. I carry it right out. I carry it out in the open. I practice my Second Amendment rights. I'll carry it right out in the open. I've had a lady come up to me and ask me if I'm a cop. Says nope. I'm just a citizen that practicing my Second Amendment rights. She turned around and walked away. I was wanting her to start something. start bitching and complaining. I had a few incidences years ago. I went into a convenience store, small, very small convenience store, out on the edge of Meadville, Pennsylvania. It was late. It was probably 1 o'clock in the morning. I just got off of work, and I went into the convenience store, and I had my sidearm on. At the time, I had a shoulder holster. And the gal, when I walked in the door, she says, "Can you come here a minute?" She walked over toward the edge of the counter and says, "Can you hang around? There's a guy in the backside of the store just lurking around." So, "Oh yeah, no problem." So I stood up there and talked to her just like, I knew her. I never met her a day in my life, but I talked to her like I was a close friend. How you been doing? Haven't seen you in a while, et cetera, et cetera. And in the meantime, it was cold out. I had a jacket on. I opened up my jacket, pushed it back to where you can see my pistol, and that guy finally noticed that I had a gun, and he just decided he was going to leave. Didn't buy a single thing, so he was up to no good. Howdy, Jeff. How you doing, bud? How's things down your way by Pittsburgh? The sheriff's department told me to disregard the signs on the door, he said. Yep, that's right. Criminals do. Oh, they ain't gonna walk up to a store and see a sign that says no guns allowed, and they're gonna say, "Oh well, shit, I can't rob this place. I'm gonna go somewhere else." Yeah, right. Oh, I'm doing good. Doing good, Jeff. Got a few things done today I needed to get done. Changed the oil in the truck. Did a little bit of fishing in the creek. Didn't catch nothing as usual. They just ain't biting. They ain't biting anywhere. Everybody I'm talking to said they ain't catching it. So I don't know what the deal is. I might just be using the wrong stuff. Yeah, freaking real nice weather. Now they're talking rain. Well, it is that time of year. Oh, I didn't even see you living and then come in. Well, shit. Sorry about that, buddy. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Do appreciate you stopping in, though. But yeah, so I'm just plugging what I think of what's going on with that crap. And Biden has to every time a mass shooting comes out, we gotta have stricter gun laws, 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 stricter gun laws. This is same old shit for the last 20 years. No, but if you want to keep your guns, join the NRA. Look into your laws and stipulate in the areas and what they're trying to pass. It's sign petitions. Yep. Never let a crisis go to waste. Yep. I don't know. That's a possibility, Jeff. But it's been less than a week from the mass shooting down there in Atlanta, where that that dipshit went around to the massage parlors and was shooting them up. I really didn't look much into what the motive was on that, but I bet you it was because he wasn't getting happy endings. But like I said, if you can legally carry a firearm and you're proficient with a handgun, get your permit and start carrying. I just installed, you'll be seeing that come up soon. I just made the video today of, I don't know if you remember seeing commercials of the magnets, a square magnet to where you can attach your gun to it and it will secure it, like in your car or under your desk or whatever. I had one get sent to me for a review, so I made that video. I've had it for a while, kept forgetting about it, so I made that today. That'll be going up soon. I put that in my truck because whenever I carry, I'm either this is an outside the waistband holster. It has the belt loop, so it's on the outside. I do have a Kydex inside the belt. I carry it as a appendix, and that's the way I mostly carry it. So whenever I climb in the car, I take my gun out because it pokes you in the leg or whatever, and used to just lay it on the seat or on the center console or whatever, and then you gotta worry about getting it out of the holster. So I got this, and just attach it to it. It's at hand's reach. Problem is, you don't have anything you can't eat, anything you can carry. Can't carry the cannon. Why not? You pull that monster out and point it at somebody, they're gonna shit themselves. But then you only got one shot, and you better make it count too. I have a holster purse, and Dan uses a sneaky peek. Here you go. Yep, looks like a cell phone case. I was looking at those. But it's a big cell phone case, so it's kind of, are they carrying a tablet with them or what? But yeah, those are kind of cool. I was looking into those, and they're right at hand's reach. Ruger IS-9. Yeah, I think my son has one of those. Mine, I've had this thing for years. I sold my I sold my Beretta to my boy, 40, because you really can't carry it. And my wife, I got a 9mm EZ that she has. And she don't conceal carry, but it stays in the house, so she can get to it anytime she needs to get to it. But this is my, as you can see, I've had this for a long time. Slide is all worn from carrying. I've been carrying this for a long time, but it's a Caltech, the P11 9mm. It's a very, very small gun, and I do my own reloads, 9mm. You can see, and then it's a hollow point, double stack, and it is a 10-round 11 wood, one in the pipe. When I have to pull it, Just the sight of it, yeah, just the size of it scared the shit. CC, yeah, SCCY, yeah, those are nice. I like to get another. Carry frangible, frangible. Hey Avery, how you been, buddy? I haven't seen you in God. You thought you fell off the face of the earth, bud. Just busy, 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 I bet, huh? But I want to get some rounds, 9mm rounds. I want to get the RIP rounds. They're called RIP. But on impact, the bullet has kind of like sabots that breaks apart and then they go off different directions. And it's the most deadly hollow point pistol round that you can find. Shot one the other day, liked it. Yeah, the PT-11, those are a nice gun too. Yep. My it'd be my wife's nephew, I guess. It'd be my wife's sister, my sister-in-law's daughter's husband, whatever. Been busy, about to come off the road next week or so. Oh, you gonna take a break or are you getting off the road for good? Probably take a break, huh? That's why I like driving local. I gave up over the road. I mean, I still run all day, 10, 12, 14-hour day, but I like being home at night and weekends off. I just started back to work. For good to go local. There you go, buddy. You can make just as much money, maybe a little less, but at least you're home, Family means a lot because I lost my first wife and my from being an over the road truck driver, gone all the time. I was gone average 3 weeks to a month at a time, come home for 4, 5, 6 days and would do it again. And yeah, my kids, they grew up without me. I missed a lot of holidays and birthdays and yeah. Look up dynamic research technology, 9mm. Yep, fragmental. Yep. That's the RIP round. So they're virtually the same thing. Yep. Wasn't a fan of Take Up. I think that was what he is referring to. Yep, I think so too. I got them in the 40 cal when I had my 40, but I sold it to the boy. But I want to get some for both our 9mm. The 40 was supposed to be a subcompact, but it was freaking thick and heavy. I didn't like it. Didn't miss driving over the road would tell them I needed to go home and, yeah, exactly. They would send you the other direction. I had companies like that, did that crap. Yeah, it's Judah. I think you might have misprinted, but it's RIP, RIP. Yeah, that's what it is. The jacket, the copper jacket, is sliced down the sides, and when it impacts, those, I call them like needles or whatever, they just go off in different directions. You could just imagine a hospital trying to find, why is he still bleeding? Because he wound up in my house at the wrong time. The trigger pull, yeah. Now you can always do a trigger drop on it. Glock 43. I don't mind Glocks, but everybody has a Glock. I mean, nothing wrong with them. I like them. I like to get a 21. Yeah, Jeff, I don't like the 40s, 40 cals, even just too much pressure. I mean, you might as well consider them a 10 millimeter, but they're just, I just don't care for them. That's why the police, they thought the 40s were better when they started coming out with the decent 40s, and they went to them and turned right around and went back, went to a different, just because of the pressures that they push. Yeah. Yeah. My 40 had a lot of muzzle flip. And if I would have put a ported barrel on it, that probably would have helped. But it still had a lot of recoil. I don't even remember what my trigger pull is on this Caltech. I did a little massaging to it, so it's just a little bit lighter. It's not bad, and it don't have a lot of pull. I mean, like some, you pull the trigger back, pull, click, and then it goes off. This one is just like click, then reset, click, reset. It's a short throw. I like those. Yep. But yeah, I want to find another. I haven't had a revolver in a long time. I've been thinking about finding something. My boy had a 357 stubby. That thing, I was surprised it didn't kick back. Yo, JV is in the house. How you doing, bud? We were talking earlier about the rendezvous that's coming up. I just threw that out there real quick, and I got to run along the bottom, kind of give you guys. And then we were talking about the mass shootings and the equipment, the stuff that he used in the media. Oh, it's an assault rifle. It's a AR-15. No, it wasn't. It was a freaking Ruger pistol. It looks like an assault rifle with a brace. It kind of looks like a stock, but it's weird. I've already deleted all the tabs. I should have left them up. Got to go to work in 15. Well, you have yourself a good night too. At least you're back to work. Hello, Irene. I missed you jumping in there. Prefer a revolver over an auto. Well, the only thing with a revolver is capacity. That's the only thing that when I'm carrying, I got 11 rounds I can use, and a revolver, what, 6, 8, somewhere in there. Depends on the caliber. It's a bummer. Years all over again. Yeah. Yeah. Ranch rifle, same performance without the stereotype. Yeah, there you go. Less chance of failure. Person could walk away from getting hit by a 44, then they deserve to get up. You got that right there, one tough hombre. Scum Dog Fishing, how you doing, buddy? How's things over in Ohio? I like the buddy of mine had a 38 special. It wasn't too bad, but I'd want to use it for concealed carry. It'd be the home protection. That's why I like that. This Kel-Tec. It's just so small. I need to re-blue the barrel. I might do a video on that. As you can see, I rubbed the snot out of it. Yes, it's unlocked. It's empty. As you can see, it's empty. But I rubbed the snot out of that barrel. Or that slide. I need to get that all. Phew. It's a little warm in here, and I even have the window open. Well, Jeff, to tell you the truth, I've never had an issue with these semi-autos I've had. Well, I can't say that. I had one. Can't remember what the heck that was. That was years ago. I think that was a 9. But it would stovepipe every now and then. And I did a little work on it, and it never did it again. I can like this one here. I can run. I got 4 other magazines for it. But I can run all 4 magazines continuous and not have a hiccup. I've gone through one day. I've gone through 200 rounds, not one hiccup, not a misfeed, not a misfire, not a stovepipe, nothing. Yeah, boot gun. There you go. Yep, nice and small. Yep. I thought about that. Get it Cerakoted. That's what my last one, that 40 I sold my boy. It was Cerakoted. I was thinking about that. Oh yeah, it's gonna that Creator Rendezvous. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a real good time. It's like I said, it was saying. Uh, Friday's gonna be the days that it just everybody just starts piling in, get their camps set up, hang out. Nothing spectacular that night. Just you know, fire and drinking if you drink and whatever, and just have a good time. And then Saturday is when we're going to be doing all the other stuff. Oh, I'm freaking sweating. Hey, Colin, you made it, man. Thanks for stopping in, bud. Your daughter has a Pink Lady Charter Orange Chamberlain 38. There you go. Yeah, but Saturday we're going to be doing, we're going to have a fishing contest. We're going to have a cornhole. We might get the horseshoe stakes out, but I doubt it. We're going to have a couple demos. You know, people that never shot a bow, they can shoot a bow. I'm going to be taking my recurve. I got to get arrows still. I'm going to be taking my muzzle loaders, a couple of those. So whoever never shot a flintlock can play with that. The kids are going to have different games. We're going to have gunny sack race, three-legged race, stuff like that. And it's going to be a good time. We'll potluck dinner. So if you show up, bring a dish, or you go down to the store and buy something just to add to the table. Yep, we are having. You haven't been watching my videos, have you? We are having a YouTube Creator Rendezvous coming up on May 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, just outside of Clarion, Pennsylvania. All creators are welcome. This is not going to be a meet and greet for viewers. If we got somebody there that is usually like, say, Trapper Jay, you know, and he says he's going to be there, people are going to start freaking swarming up, and we don't want that. Hope you do a creator gathering in the future also. Would love to. Yeah, we're planning on doing that. This is the first annual, so we are talking, have it every year. Still in the process of looking for a new place. I can understand that, Colin. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Going to be a good time. And they come up. Whoops. 3 rifles now. There are 2 on the wall. Yeah. Yep. This bottom one was the one. I had that one and I had a Bobcat 50 cal muzzle loader, and then I purchased 2 flintlocks. That was a month ago or so. But yes, Irene, I told him, it says we need to have horseshoes. That would be. He was saying the ground's kind of hard, but I told him, I said, hey, we can always make a pit. You know, get some sand and make a pit. So I think I'm going to talk him into having horseshoes there too. Way behind on everybody. Been busy. I can understand that, JV. I can. Yeah, just go back onto my playlist, and you can even go to Freezer Bounds. He has a video up kind of talking about it. We're going to have more details coming. And if you, we have in there, if you're planning on coming, just email me and we can get you the final details and the address of the location. We don't want to put that out on the air just because then everybody and anybody in the country can just show up. The viewers, mostly viewers. This is not a meet and greet. It's too far. I can understand that. Yeah, Colin. As a matter of fact, it's right here. Still in parts. I did get the triggers figured out, and I did get it to where I can use the. I just had to do some more different shimming, so it would clear. I did get the barrel all scrubbed out, clean, shiny as a mirror. Now it's to start on the outside. Get it sanded down and reblued. I have a front sight on the way. No luck getting a new place. Well, hopefully you find something. Not very good, but you love throwing them. Yeah, me too. Got an offer and a chance to buy a 50 cal from a friend, but it needs refurbished a bit. Depends on what it is. I could tell you if you're getting a good deal on it and what to look for. Because black powder is nasty. It will make the inside of a barrel, if they don't clean it correctly and all that, it can just ruin a barrel. But I could tell you about what it'd be worth. You got to wait to move. Yeah, I can understand that, man. I do. I'm trying to catch up on. All right, JV, we'll see you later. Have a good evening, dude. Yeah, I'll take a set of horseshoes out, and he won't have no choice. I still need to get down there and get arrows. I went to a couple places looking, and they didn't have any wood shaft. I'm going to go stay with wood shaft. I kind of want to go that route. But I found a guy. I just got to get down there. It's about a half-hour drive or so. Right. New York State horseshoe champion. Yeah, he'd be taking all our money. On clay. Up around here, we use sand. Grandparents, uncle. I have a hard time here. I just need to start bringing this stuff here. My dad used to throw shoes all the time that I know. Learn how to play. Learn how to throw them. Yeah, there's a trick to them. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. We're going to have the cornhole boards out there. Probably come up with some other things to do, and we're going to have a bonfire. Well, it's not going to be too big, but it's going to be a bonfire where we all can sit around and in the evening tell our tales. Kids are welcome. If you got grandkids, there's going to be plenty of kids there. He said that his kids and all his buddies' kids, he says there's probably going to be anywhere close to 10, 12 kids just out of that bunch. So, that's right. Great way to grow up. New Acorn Archery. Also a place in Edinburgh. Oh, where's my pen? I'm going to write that down. If my pen would write. In Newcastle. Acorn. Yeah, I need to get some real soon because I want to play with that thing. I just haven't had time. I got back to work. I worked 2 days last week and 1 day this week. So it's starting to it's that time of season to where we get orders, but then they just disappear, That's right, Irene. You get that slide on the sand and heck, you drop it in right in front of the stake and slide it right on. Yes, I've seen that there, Colin. You had them off at the shop. Did you get them back? Oh, okay, but they haven't finished them yet. You were waiting on feathers to come in. Okay, 4 fletches. There you go. I used to fletch my own arrows when I was shooting competition. I get the blanks, and I'd have it when I ordered them to length. But I would fletch my own, put my own inserts and all that in it. But yep, I got to get that out. Still hanging on the wall where I put it. Then I was thinking if I had to, 35 pounds is pretty decent. But if I feel I want to go up a little bit, I can always order up different limbs for it. Send a map of you later, both places. Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, shoot me that on Messenger or something. Yeah, I had my own Fletcher, my own fletching, but I used, like I said, I used carbons when I shot competition. I was shooting for speed. I was shooting at 55 pound draw, but I was shooting the carbons. Each arrow was down to about 5 grains per pound. So, and that's pushing the limit of the back of the spline of the arrow. So I can get speed out of it and accuracy. So I was weighing them, getting them right down to where they were closer to about 6 grain per pound, but a pound of pull. But man, talk about smoking fast. Got to slide out. That's cool. Doing a down south tour. All righty, man. Have a good evening. We'll catch you on another one. appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, with shooting compound in competition, you know, you're going for the 10 ring all the time. You know, you want that arrow shooting flat as you can and as fast as you can. But yep, I had a Blitzenberger. I had two of them, matter of fact. So I was able to fletch 2 arrows at a time. And I used the small, you know, the small plastic fletches. I mean, how they were just maybe 2.5 inches long, but I would put a heck of a helical on them too. So once it left the bow, that arrow freaking spins, you know. There you go. Cool. Yeah, it takes a little time, a little practice. I buggered many arrows up trying to learn it, but I finally learned it to where I got pretty proficient at it. I would make up over the winter when out of season, you know, out of competition season. That's when I would make up my arrows. I would sit down and buy, oh, maybe around this time or so, when the season would start, I already have 80 to 100 arrows made up. Getting pretty good at repairing them, but not making them. Don't have the patience. Yeah, it is. Can get a little frustrating if you do it wrong. I've had a few I pulled out of a jig and realized that I didn't have the fletching in the right spot. You know, I had the right helical on it, but they were too far forward, or I was kind of anal on that. So I'd want them right in this perfect spot. Every one of them got to be almost exact copies of each other. I cannot remember the arrows I used though. I mean, they were small, thin. They were probably about as thin as a pencil. And I don't have nothing up in here. All my trophies I got stashed. I think a couple are in the closet. Got a few pictures at competitions and stuff. Don't have the space. That's understandable. Yeah, I like to see whenever you get them back to see how you like them, how they shot for you. Yep, I have a few trophies and some plaques, and those are just my motorcycle plaques. I want a bunch of. I'm a motorcycle head. I've been into motorcycles ever since I've been a kid, and I've done a lot of restorations on I mostly do European stuff. English, you know, like the Triumph BSA, Norton's. I do Italian, Moto Guzzi. And, I did a BMW. But I've got a few trophies for taking competition bike shows. So I got a few of those. I got 5 there and 3 here. But sold my last bike and haven't had a bike in 2 years. The wife can't ride with me, and nobody likes to ride with a guy that rides old stuff, especially European stuff. When everybody around here, if you don't want a Harley, you don't have a motorcycle. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, carbon they're a lot lighter, stronger, but you hit something solid with those things, they're gone. I mean, you've had some wood ones they'll shatter and snap and all that, but a carbon, yeah, watch yourself whenever you snap one, you get those fibers into you. Oh, talk about painful. Have a lot of Harleys and crotch rockets. Yep, same here. I was one of the first ones back in, what was that, 81, 82, when Kawasaki came out with the first crotch rocket, the Katana, down in Fort Worth. I was the first one to have one. Bought it brand new right off the showroom floor. It's a wonder I didn't kill myself. But young and dumb, you know. My boy, he's had crotch rockets, and he, last year went and bought a Harley, bought a Street Glide. So I told him, I said, see, sooner or later you get out of them. Loads of fatalities on the mountain. Yeah, you get those guys in the crotch rockets. They want to race up and down the freaking hill, curves. It's like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of, it's called a Tail of the Dragon. It's down in Deals Gap. I think it's Tennessee or Kentucky. I can't remember what it's called. Deals Gap. Look that up sometime. 300 and I think it's 312 or 315 turns in like 10 miles. If that. The bike ain't upright. Oh, old side hack. Yeah. I got a side hack out there in the shed. It's we raced on ice up in Maine years ago. There's even a YouTube video. I could probably bring that up, show you guys. That was different. That was down in Morgantown, West Virginia. One of the very first bike shows that they had down there. We took it down there and we raced it on the streets in downtown Morgantown, down by the Wharf District. A Euro, yeah. Buddy of mine has a Euro. He has this decked out kind of like a Russian bike, and but his hack tire is not drivable. It doesn't drive. They have ones that you got two two-wheel drive back there and reverse. Burt Monroe. Yeah, you watched that. The World's Fastest Indian. That's a movie that if anybody has never seen it, it's a true story. Burt Monroe from what is the name of that? Oswego, Australia, or something like that. I can't remember now. But World's Fastest Indian. He rode an Indian motorcycle, brought it over to the States and Bonneville Salt Flats and set records. And he's there's still records that he broke that are still held to this day. That's a cool movie. Kentucky, Central Kentucky Bushcraft. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for stopping in. 313 in 11 miles. That's right. That's right. I knew it was something in that light. I never done it. Always thought about doing it, but never did. Yep, go look at that. Go look at that movie, World's Fastest Indian. Great movie. Yeah, New Zealand. That's it. That's right, New Zealand. It's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, I could bring up some. Let me see if I can. I think I had it in my saved. Whoops, I don't want to go there. I wonder how. I never had to really do that. Because I know you could put movies, you can save, on YouTube, save videos, and yeah, I don't know where I go to find that. Maybe in my watch later. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember how to do that. Easy Rider, yeah. Easy Rider is a classic. Need to go check out your Instagram. I sent you a picture of those antler slabs. Okay. You must be talking to somebody. Yeah, but we had a guy shoot a video down there in Morgantown, West Virginia, of us on our side hacks racing. People thought we were freaking insane. Oh, this is freaking conduit pipe. We bent and welded and gusseted and made the side hack, and we have it. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Oh well. But it's this clamp to it's this clamp to the bike with freaking muffler clamps, small little. Young and dumb, half drunk. All I can find All I can think of is Fonda, yeah. Right along with bugs in his teeth. Mm. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I remember that now. Okay. So you sent that to me on Instagram. I will write that down and go check it out once we get done here. If I don't do it now, I forget. Yeah, he did. He did. He kept that motorcycle and they put it in the museum. And so many other people have made copies of it, replicas. There's a guy in my hometown that has one. He rides it once or twice a year. It's just to show quality, that more money than brains. Yeah, that knife I still have right here. It's the one that I need scales. That's the one we were talking about. Nice little toad sticker. Captain America, that's right. What was his sidekick's name? Got some trivia. What was his sidekick's name? Yeah, I like to get that. I like to get that together and use it as a patch knife for my muzzle loaders. Yeah, The Great Escape, that was good. Hello there, MR. Greeting Earthlings. There's no intelligent life on this planet. Beam me up, Scotty. The way everything's going on this planet, yeah. There's too many crazies out there. But do any of you remember on the movie Easy Rider, Billy? Exactly. Yep. You remember the movie The Marlboro Man? His bike? And then there was what was the one? God, it's slipping my mind right now, but Dennis Cage, I think it was. Ghost Rider. That's it, Ghost Rider. There's some cool movies out there. But yeah, I've had plenty of bikes in my day. I've restored. I think I've redone. I'd have to dig those pictures up one of these days. Just put them on. I got them on a file. It'd take me a while to find it. I got a 2 terabyte external hard drive, and I did a backup today on my computer, and I have 380, around 380 some gigs left that I can use out of 2 terabyte. That tells you how many files and crap I got in there. Any videos I make, any footage that I make, I shoot, it's all on there. I don't delete it, because then I can go back and I can take footage from different videos and all that, and I can make a video. Gauntlet, yeah, with Clint Eastwood, that's another good one. Never learned to ride. I learned to ride. Let's see, my first mini bike was a Montgomery Ward's with a 5 horsepower Briggs on it. My dad got me when I was 7 or 8. And I've been on 2 wheels ever since. I still got a bike, but it's a hardtail. It's a 68 Triumph 500 Tiger hardtail. It's a bar hopper. You don't go. I ride from here to town, which is 12 miles away. I'm ready to get off it. Never got into it. I can understand that. Sometimes it's not people's game there. I was into, hey, Freezer Bound, how you doing, buddy? I was into motocross. I did that. And let's see, when I got my first street bike, I think I was 17. I got my first street bike. Yep, it's a bobber. That's what I got, a hardtail bobber. It's a rat bike. It's not pretty by no means. And the Triumph leaks oil, marks its territory just like a dog. Anywhere I go. You top the oil off before you leave, and by the time you get done and get back, you need to add a half a quart to it. She's still kicking. Got tired of cage drivers. 3rd time broke a ribs, concussion, broken shoulder. Damn. I've laid a bike down I don't know how many times. I was even a motorcycle safety course instructor for 3 years in Meadville. Well, Pennsylvania. I went all over the place, but I taught people how to ride and get their license. Yeah, cagers, they don't pay attention. A long way down, a long way around. 2 good motorcycle movies. I'll check them out. Long way down. And long way around. Never heard of those ones. I'll have to check those out. This buddy Charlie ride from Scotland to Africa. Holy crap. Way down from London. Oh, that's a long tour. I used to ride passenger with friends years ago, scraping knees all over. Yep. I've scraped a few knees myself. That BMW, I had a BMW R9, R1000, the old Boxer, the cylinder stuck straight out the side. I had the roll bars on it. Down in West Virginia, I'd scrape the snot out of those bars going into the corners. couple channels emailed you. Might be a growing event. Cool. I've already had a few in here on this live, and a couple emails that if we are going to be doing it again. And I said, it's a good possibility. We talked about it, see how this one works out, and might be a annual type thing. Yeah, I'll get with you also, and it's been a couple weeks. We need to kind of get on the same page, and whenever I got an email, all I did is gave them the dates, what was going on, and the physical address. We definitely don't want to have your physical address out there to the masses. Little brother got into dirt bikes, especially my brother Tim. That goofy kid would take out an old RM80. I had one of them in the dead of winter and race snowmobiles. Oh shit. Yep, that was one of my first dirt bikes. Was an 80. And then I moved up to a 100. I went to a Honda. Didn't like that. Beat the snot out. Broke down all the damn time. So I went back to Yamaha 125. Worked my way up. My last dirt bike was a 490 Mako. About killed myself on that thing. Got that right. I'm excited. I put a little ad in, just a little reminder in one of my videos. I'll probably do that with like every 3 or 4 videos. I'll throw it in there just to kind of give a reminder. And I threw that up today for the live stream. Yep, that's about all I did. Just give them a rundown and the dates. Because I think we need to have a kind of an idea of a head count of who's going to be able to make it. I mean, we really don't, but at least we have an idea of what, if we need to get anything, like waters and burgers or whatever. Like I said, I'll dish in some funds toward that. And Boxy, he did a live stream, and all the funds from that one live stream and super chats are going toward a giveaway. So he's going to do a giveaway with that for the kids, which that's cool. Can't wait to see what kind of stuff he's going to give away. That'd be neat. I think that's what we ought to do too, is door prizes. We'll talk about later. Night Riders. Never heard of that one either. Huh. My pen just doesn't like to write tonight. I think it's kicking the bucket. Those who haven't picked up Freezer Bound Outdoors, please go over. Yeah, somebody throw up Freezer Bound's link. I can't do it right now. Yeah, our turkey season will start the weekend following that. So down here in PA, we got plenty of time to do that. I think so too. Just some door prizes, and you were talking of doing some 50/50s. And it's going to be a great time. I'm going to have a blast. I got a new truck, so that's probably, unless I can, in the meantime, I got a camper, which I want to part ways with. The wife doesn't like the layout. And I am looking at, once I get rid of that, I'm going to look at getting another camper. And now that I got a truck, I can pull a decent sized camper. So we'll see what happens by then. But if not, I got a cap on my truck and an air mattress. I'll be good to go. Okay, Colin threw up Adam's link up there for Freezer Bound. So if you haven't got him, go check that out. Well, Colin, we are throwing around of having a live stream too. There, probably do it sometime. We haven't figured it out yet. We just got to sit down and figure out. We need to get internet access. But we were going to talk about doing a live stream up there, and that's a possibility. That's a good idea. We may do some sort. We'll talk. I got to talk with him about it more. I think that'd be cool too. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We do a live stream up there, and it'll be posted ahead of time, so we'll put it up so everybody can click the reminder, and maybe a day or two ahead of time, what time it's going to go live. Would maybe do a giveaway, maybe a couple giveaways on there. That's cool. Yeah, if you need any help, I seen your video earlier, your live earlier today, making that ballistics gel. If I would have known that you were off, I'm off for the rest of the week. I didn't have much to do today. I went and changed the oil on my truck. I could have ran over there and hung out, and we could have done some shit. I ain't too far away. I know the area. Oh, thanks, Jeff, for putting up my other channel. I still need, it's been a couple of weeks. I need to put something up on there. I just haven't had time. I don't know if I got myself into a pickle opening, starting another channel, but yeah, we might do that because Adam at Freezer Bound, they're into archery big time, so it's a good possibility you'll see some archery stuff. Want one in her new Roadmaster Indians. Those are a sweet looking bike. Picks up you and bandage. All bandaged up kind of shuts that down. Yeah, you don't forget that. Road rash and broken bones and shit suck. Oh. That's right, you're a lefty. But yeah, I think that's going to be a great time. He said in his live stream that he would see Boxy jump off the diving board into the pond. I'd like to see that. That'd definitely be video footage. There you go. That's an idea. That's one thing I want to do is get the bow fishing set up for this. Probably what I'll use it for mostly, you know. Probably won't go hunting with it. But yeah, we're gonna have a good time there. He got that. He's gonna set up the archery range. So if you got a bow, crossbow, bring it along. I'll be bringing the bow I won from Colin and my crossbow. So I'll get a chance to play with those, and I'll be bringing along. I am planning on having the 32 up and running by then. So none of you, none of the women and kids got to contend with shooting a heavy gun, you know, 45 or 50. So it's a little, even if I put a small charge in it, they're a heavy gun. That my Tennessee long gun, that one, it weighs almost 9, almost 9.5, almost somewhere in there. So it's heavy. The old Grizzly used to be set up, and there you go. I might look into that because I want to go do some bow fishing. I haven't done it in years. 32 into ballistics gel. There you go. Compared to a 50. You can shoot any way you want. You can shoot standing on your head, shooting with your feet. Like to see that. Some of these people are talented. There's that one gal, I can't remember. She does a handstand and then picks the bow up with her feet and shoots a freaking bow using her feet. It's like, holy crap. Oh, a 54. Oh, yeah. It's not much bigger than the 50 because let me make sure I got the right ones. Yeah. I'll put right there. Not much of a difference in size. I'm trying to get them to work. This one here is the 45 and this is a 50. So that's flat. How much difference in 54 would be compared to the 50, you know? And then that's the 32. So it's just like a freaking BB. So I'll be bringing along all three calibers, 32, 45, and the 50. So it'll cover a wide range of shooters. Yeah, there's not much difference in size. Now 54, you know, would be a little bigger than the 50, and then I like to try to shoot a musket, but I want to shoot a 69 cal. That'd be like almost an ounce of lead. Never shot a muzzleloader. Well, you come on up, you got a chance to play. I'll have plenty of ammo, plenty of powder, and we're going to set up a little section to where it's blocked off. Nobody can, with a backstop, and be about, I'll have them out for about an hour. Oh yeah, during the day, we're going to make up the schedule on what time we're going to do certain things. We're going to have a fishing contest for the kids, and then everybody else can go fishing. May have everybody fishing contest. We don't know yet. We were talking to somebody doing a demo on setting traps, different type traps, kind of explain that, because a lot of us would like to get into it, don't know much about it. I haven't trapped since I was a kid. I went out with Boxy, and I'd like to learn a lot more. I might get back into it. You need to find somebody to be your proxy for that. Yeah, we'll be doing it. It'd be a good time. We just got to sit down here. We still got almost 2 months, so, but we got plenty of time. I like to get the agenda, everything on the agenda set in stone. But that can lead up to like a couple weeks before. But yeah, we'll talk, Adam. We'll talk again here real soon. I'll shoot you a message or something. Oh, Black Powder Maniac Shooter. Yeah, Mark Humphrey. He's down in Maysville, Kentucky. He's just a little north of Heath, Frontier Survival. He is going to be coming up 2 weeks prior to the rendezvous. There's a place out by Oil City, on the air side of Oil City, that is an Abe's General Store. They're having a rendezvous, muzzleloader rendezvous, and he came up last fall when they had one. He has some videos up. You can check out his videos. He talks about Abe's General Store rendezvous up in Franklin, but it's really Oil City. But 2 weeks prior, I think it's the weekend of the 8th. Me and him are doing a collaboration. We're going to be doing the woods walk. Me and him are going to be doing a little shooting competition against each other, just for fun, just nothing major. And then we're going to set up his course, and we're going to be shooting the steel animals that he puts up, and anybody can come in and shoot guns. That's why I'll have my guns there. He'll have his guns there, and anybody can come up if they have never shot a muzzleloader. They got the chance to do it. Oh, you're talking about the log cabin over by Lodi. Yep, I want to get over there. That is a heck of a place. I've known about it. I never really found any kind of. They don't really have it on their website. They don't advertise it. You don't see many videos of it, and so that just set it into where I want to get over there and check it out. Yeah, he's a good guy, real good guy. We sit and chat. I belong to a couple muzzleloader forums, and he's on there, and we chat. Pineapple. Shoot some pineapples. We'll shoot some apples and shoot some oranges. Yeah, they're kind of past Lodi. You run across 7060, you hit 71, and then you just keep going straight past the truck stop. Just keep going. And you're out there about 5 miles or so out that way. But yeah, I want to get out there. But I know whenever I go there, I'm probably going to come back with lighter pockets. They got some nice freaking guns there. Yeah, when some of these muzzle loaders, these flintlocks, if you look into some of them, the older ones, even some of the newer contemporary, you could spend a ton of money on one. Okay, I watched part of it, but then I had to run. I had to go. I didn't get a chance to watch his whole live. So I am lost on the pineapple. I'll watch the rest of it. I just haven't. I had to run into. That's when I took off and. We can, but that's my safe word tonight. They made my wife drink too much. Okay, I understand now. They don't make your inline anymore. Yeah, I can't remember. I know your pistol. I can't remember. You told me the make of it, but oh, okay. I'm gonna have to definitely watch it. That watch the rest of it definitely. Yeah, I was gonna drink a beer earlier today, but I didn't drink anything. Just my version is the Vintage Traditions Buck Hunter inline pistol. Yeah, yeah. I like to shoot that thing. I like to see how that thing handles. If you come up, bring it along. We'll put it through its paces. I want to get a flintlock pistol, but that's going to have to wait. Got too many other things going on. I need to get rid of a few things. I'm going to be, I might as well throw that out there, but I don't know what price is right now. But I got them right here. I got a gimbal. I don't use anymore. If anybody's interested in a gimbal for your cell phone, I don't know if I want to get rid of it or not. I have a drone. I don't know if I want to get rid of it just yet. But and my DSLR camera. It's a Canon 70. I think it's a Canon 70D or 700D. My chair don't roll on the rug too good. But I'm thinking of, it's a T5i, but it's a 700D. But I'm thinking of getting rid of the Canon. It has the flippable lens. With the Rode Video Pro boom mic on it, with a few other lenses, but the lenses, they're all electronic autofocus and image stabilization. So I'm thinking of parting ways with that. Set it somewhere so it don't drop and break it. You want a Traditions Trapper flintlock pistol? Yeah, that's why I'd like to get hold of. But yeah, I got a few things I need to part ways with, just to recoup, and I don't use them. I don't use them anymore. I got the case and everything for the gimbal. I still got my phone in it that I was using, but it should kick on here in a second. No, it didn't turn on. Turn on. There it goes. So for steady shots, you hold it like this, and anywhere you aim it, it stays. I can turn my hand and the camera does not move. So it keeps that nice steady shot, and then plus you can manually do it with your hand. Point it down. I don't have it on the right setting right now, but you can pan it left or right if you want to. Then you can go to I think it's been a while since I played with it, but I got all the instructions and everything for it. But the thing it won't hold, it won't hold big phones either. That's the only thing that's. I mean, it makes for real nice steady shots, especially if you're walking. You know how whenever you see videos, people walking and the camera's doing that crap. Yeah, using this, it's steady as a rock. And then plus it has an app to where you can lock it in. So if you have it on a tripod and you're shooting, you're doing something, and you want it to pan, follow you, you can lock it in on yourself. And if you walk from one side of the room to the other, the camera will automatically follow you. So you're never out of frame. But I paid $80 for that. I'd probably let it go for $50. I haven't used it in, God, a year. But the drone, I think I'm going to keep the drone because I'm going to get some aerial footage and some videos. I need to start using it. I'll bring it up to the Creator Rendezvous too. Kiddos are still awake. All right, Colin. Yeah, we probably won't be too much longer on here. I usually try and do my streams about 2 hours, and we're just over that. So, but yeah, I need to recoup some money. Might as well get rid of stuff I don't need. You got a drone, but at 10 feet it goes crazy and crashes. That ain't good. I got a DJI Spark. I can fly that thing. I don't try to take it out of view, but they say you can fly it up to almost a mile away. Then it will lose signal. I won't fly it till where it's out of sight. And I just use it mostly just for video, anyways, aerial shots, stuff like that. Oh, I'll bring it. Yeah, because I'd like to get some aerial footage. So we're going to be, everybody's going to be shooting video up there. There's going to be multiple videos coming out of the rendezvous. We ought to, when we all do shoot footage, everybody ought to dump all their footage into a file, and then everybody can steal pieces and parts of other people's footage. Make a hell of a video. Now, I've flown that, and I won't fly it over water. I'm just not that. I've wanted to, but I just don't have the nerve. I mean, hell, that drone when I bought it was brand new. It was freaking almost $400, and that's without the remote. The remote was another $100. I don't want to have $300 go down the freaking drain. I hope so. Pray for weather. Yeah, you know how that is around here, right? They say it's going to be nice and sunny tomorrow, and then you wake up and it's freaking snowing. Welcome to northwestern Pennsylvania. Yeah, I might fly it over the pond, but whenever I do fly near water, I usually I can see where it's at, and I stay to where it's over land. But if you have a flyaway, you don't have no choice on where it goes unless you can recover it. Get it back under control. Well, that's why I was debating on parting ways with the drone. I've had 3 other drones, and I used to heck out of them. But just lately, I bought that drone a couple years ago. That was the last one I bought because it's small. It's not like the big, huge damn things. It's I think it's in here. Yeah, it is. It's just it's probably that big, stand about that tall. So it's a small thing. Yep, all 4 seasons in one day. That's right. I do need, if I'm going to keep it, I do need to order a couple extra blades for it, just in case. Because it has sports mode. You can flip it over to sports mode, and that damn thing is fast. and you get into sports mode, you can wreck pretty quickly if you don't want. Lost signal of a drone. Columbia University, a $30,000 drone up in the forest preserve. He laughed, probably. Yeah, probably got it through a grant, and then plus it's insured. You know, they would have to have it insured. So if they lost it and it crashed and broke or whatever, oh well, they can get a new one. Be your luck you would destroy it right away. Tax money. Yeah, that's our tax money. And I'll bring it out just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Got the landing pad. So if you're taking off or landing in dirt, put it down here. There's the case. That's how big. That's just a drone. That's how big it is. It's not very big at all. Right there, see, size of my hand. So it's not big at all. That's why I like it, because I can throw this. I can throw this in the remote. Well, the remote right here. I just throw both of these in my backpack. And I'm ready to go. You know. But I got an extra battery with it for it, and get that out of my way. But it does take good pictures. You can look back on some of my videos, like I think it's the video for Fishing Wilhelm or something like that. It was a while ago. I have drone footage on that. See, the thing about some of the, if you don't, it depends on the drone. You know, some drones, if you let go of the joysticks, it will just drop out of the air. This one here, you let go of the sticks, it just hovers. It has the GPS and it has the ground sonar, so it knows exactly how high it is off the ground. So it's kind of hard to wreck a DJI, but it can be done though. Air hog helicopters, those are kind of fun. Yeah, they just don't have the stabilization. Field guy, I did turn the heat down today in here. I even got the window open. And I think it's just my computer tower is right here, almost by my feet. But that shouldn't be putting off that kind of heat. That, or I'm getting old and getting heat hot flashes. Yep, yeah, if you look at getting a decent drone, you need to get the ones that will hover if you let off the joysticks, and has avoidance like this one here. It only has two sensors. It has the one facing the ground and forward, but there's ones out there that have side side sensors and the back sensors. So if you fly, say you're flying sideways and you come up toward a tree limb or something, it will automatically stop. You can't make it go any further until you let off the sticks, make it go up or move it, whatever. But it's obstacle avoidance. This only has 2 sensors. A lot of the new, bigger ones, more expensive ones, have it all the way around. Need some blackberry brandy and lemonade. Ooh, that sounds dang good. Oh, that does sound good. He had a COVID. Okay. Power tower. I was going to go get my drone pilot license and start using it to make money, but then I never did. I made one video. I don't even think I have it up to where people can view it. I was going to get into get hooked up with some realtors and do some video footage of houses that they're selling, so they can get get bird's eye view of it in different angles. I made a video of my sister-in-law's place down in West Virginia that they just moved up here. I went down a couple weekend ago. Yeah, but I made a video. I don't even think I have it to where anybody can see it. Whoops, wrong button. Oh, Barnaby, how you been, bud? How you doing, Vernon? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can bring it up, if I have it, and I can bring it up. I don't even know if it's on this, channel or my other. Could be on my other one. I don't know. Let's see. Kind of. But yeah, I was going to hook up with some realtors and make videos of houses that they wanted to sell, and get some aerial footage, and then do like a walkthrough, virtual reality type, so they can see the inside of the house, stuff like that. But I just didn't pursue it, and go to find out there's a guy in the local area started doing virtual tours, just a virtual tour inside, and just to show up for a realtor to shoot the footage, just to show up, he makes $200 just to show up. And then he's probably making close to 4, I'd say, with shooting the footage and editing and getting them the file, and that's not including any kind of drone footage. But yeah, you can make some money at it, but then you have to have the drone pilot license permit to do it. So that there's like, I think it's like $150, but it's harder as hell to pass. You might as well try and get your no, it's not on this channel. You might as well try to get your pilot's license. It's just that tough. I'll go see if it's on my other channel. But yeah, I thought about doing that for high-end houses, you know, the multi-million-dollar homes through the realtors that. Hey Irene, this is the first time I've been on this back on my other channel since last live stream. I see that you subbed to me. Thank you. That's funny. Where the hell's it at? Look, there it is. Let's see if I can bring it up. I'll kind of give you an idea what it's. This was done with a different drone too. This was done with a Phantom 3 Pro that I had. It was a big one. I mean, hell, wingspan on it was like that. You know, it's too damn big. It's way too damn big. Oh shit! Damn you. Okay, that's it. Let's go full screen. Come over here. At least I won't get a strike for showing somebody else's video. It's mine. Okay. That's the drone flying up the road. Do flyovers. I do a sideways. That's a pull away. Well, that's a zoom up. That's my dog there. That's Bandit running when we were down there visiting. Now I'm pulling up. I'm going straight up, but I'm panning down with the camera. I jumped around a little bit there, but oh, shit. Could have been better, but I was half lit when I did that. But yeah, I thought about doing that to make some money, you know, start my own business and all that. That was a couple of years ago. That was about 4 years ago, 5. But yeah, I never did get back into it. Never really followed. I should have. something I can think about doing whenever I retire. But yeah, I'll bring the drone over there and get to see that thing. But I figured, you know, realtor, at least they get, I mean, I can cut clips down and shorten them up and, you know, do whatever I needed to do and do an interior. Oh, what the hell? Stop. I didn't tell you to freaking play. So there, take that. But yep. But yeah, so you guys hang out, and if you're going to go to the rendezvous, get hold of me. Get hold of Adam at Freezer Bound Outdoors. Go to the About section of our videos, and you will get our email addresses. And let us know if you're going to show up, and we can get you the rest of the information, give you the lowdown on everything, address and all. And I think it's going to be a real good time. Who knows? We got 2 months until then. Things do change, but we're hoping to see a pretty decent turnout. Well, I bet you it's going to be a blast. I know it's going to be a blast. But you guys all take care. And like I said earlier, if you are proficient with a handgun, nowadays, you never know. Look at, you know, you go to a store to get groceries. If you have a handgun and you can get a permit and you're proficient and you ain't a nutcase, carry, because you never know when you're going to need it. It's like I'd rather have it and not need it, and need it and not have it. So I'm going to call this one a wrap. I'm glad you guys all stopped in. Thank you for stopping in. I really do appreciate it. And have yourself a great week. Enjoy the weather. It's going to be getting nicer and nicer and nicer. Oh, Livermore, you can just come in as I was going to saying goodbye. That'd be cool. Yeah, if you're going to try and make it, get hold of me. Get hold of my email. Let me know. You know, we're going to probably do it up to a couple weeks prior, and then, but it's going to be a good time. But everybody have yourself a good evening, and take care, and we will see you on, who knows, someone else's stream. But take care and God bless. We'll see you all later. Bye.